Okay, just to do some of the more complicated parts that come up with your production budgets. Usually the last part you have to do a trading account where you have your sales, opening stock, cost of manufacture and closing stock. Now when you're doing this closing stock, it's your closing stock by the price. Sometimes the price is not available. So if the price is not available, you're going to have to do your budget with closing stock. I'm going to base this on the 2019 exam, and you're going to fill up this table. You're going to find out, you're going to have two products again. In this particular question, we have dark and we have light. And for each product, if you want to make it, you need material 1, material 2, you're going to have labour working on it, you're going to have variable overheads on it, and you're going to have fixed overheads. Now we have a huge problem with fixed overheads. When we look at the question that we've been given, it's a forecast for the year 2020. Now the fixed overheads are 681,630, but I want that for 1 unit. Okay, I want it for dark and I want it for light. So my problem is, how do I split this up? So I'm going to split this up based on the labour hours. Now in the question, in part A, you said that you're going to make 12,665 units of dark and 7,542 units of light. Now each one of those each of the dark you will spend 5 hours on, and of the light you will spend 8 hours on. So if you add these together, it's the total number of hours the labour will be working for you for the whole year. And I want to work out how much will this be for 1 labour hour. So I get all the labour hours. Now just go back how you got that. It's your production of dark multiplied by the number of hours labour will be working on it. It's your production of light by the number of hours labour will be working on it. So add this together, it's a total number of labour hours being worked in your business for the year 2020. If I divide all the labour hours into my fixed overheads, it will work out that every labour hour fixed overhead will be €5 per labour hour. Okay, so if you fill out this chart here, material 1, dark uses 5 kilograms of it. Sorry, just write it here. And the cost per kilogram of this, now it has to be during the year, is €3. So that's €15. Okay, I'm just going to fill in dark first of all. Dark for material 2, we use 6 kilograms, and material 2 costs €6. So that's €36. The number of hours that you will be working on 1 unit of dark is 6 hours, and the labour rate is €16. So that's 96. That's right. The variable overheads are based on labour hours. You're working on it in 6 hours, and the variable rate is $5.50. Okay, and that works out to be 33. And your fixed overheads. So you know you're working on it, labour's working on it for 6 hours, and we said each hour is €5 for fixed. So that gives us 30. So you have 15, 36, 96, 33 and 30. So the total cost here is $210. Okay, just the most difficult part of this was working out your fixed cost per labour hour. Okay, let's do light. Light uses 7 kilograms and it costs €3. So that's €21. Material 2, light uses 4 kilograms and its cost is 6. So that's 24. Labour will work on this for 8 hours at a rate of 16. So what's that, 126 is it? Just check that. 128. Okay, work on it at 8 hours, and the variable per hour is $5.50. And that works out to be 44. It works on it at 8 hours and costs of 5 for the fixed, which is 40, and our total cost then is 257. So you need these two figures to use for your closing stock. So they're needed for closing stock in the trading account. And that seems to be coming up more and more. Okay, so that step there, you probably will have to do if you're doing it in the exam.